Let us start understanding our first type of built-in module, that is path module. And this path module is a built-in module in Node.js which will be providing utilities for working with file and directory paths. So here first, whenever we want to access this built-in modules, what we will do? We have to access these modules. So for that, we are going to use this require, and then inside this, we will be passing the module name. And our module name is nothing but path. We are working with path module, so our module name is path. And whatever properties and methods I am having inside this path, I just have to assign to the variable. Here, I will give the variable name as path. So, in practice, whatever module name we are having, same name we will be giving for variable. If you want, you can give other names as well. In local modules, what we did, whenever we are requiring the module, we were giving dot slash wherever our file is located. In this way, we will be giving our file path. So we have to give relative path. So many people, and also in many code bases, you will see we will have here node prefix. Only for local modules, whenever we are requiring the module, we will have this node as prefix. Okay, this is completely optional, but it is just going to give us the clarity and it will be avoiding the conflicts. And also, if I do not give this, and here inside this, we do not have dot slash or we do not have dot slash, which indicates it is not local module, it is our built-in module. So in any which way, you can directly pass the module or you can give this prefix. Okay, I will be using this prefix. Now we will see important variables available inside this path. I will write here log, and inside this file path, we will have access to this directory name and file name. I will write here dir name, and then here I will be writing this file name. Okay, these are the important variables which we have access in file path. I will open terminal. Inside this, I'm just going to write node index. As soon as I hit enter, you can see using this dir name, I am able to get my entire path of the directory. And then using this file name, I'm going to get entire location of my file. Whenever you are performing routing, these variables are widely used. Let it be in Express and even in Node.js, if you want to do some simple routing, this directory name and file name is widely used. I will just bring this terminal here. Now let me show you frequently used methods inside this file. Now let us see some of the methods. Here I will be writing the comment methods, and these are variables. First one, we are going to see base name. Below this I will write log. Inside this I'm just going to give path. Okay, from this path I just have to access this base name. So these are the methods. So in this way, from this object, we are just accessing our base name. I will save, and inside this, we have to pass the argument. I will write dir name. Same thing I will copy, and here I will be writing file name. Save it, run this. Now using this, let me just increase the size. Now if you see here, for this directory name, I am having this 02 built-in module, and for this file name, I am having index.js. So this base name is going to return last portion in our path. So for this directory name, this is the last portion. So it is going to return me this. And for this file name, this is the last portion. So it will be returning this. Then second, we are having extension name. Using this, we can get the extension. Let me just copy again. Below this, I will be pasting. Now here, instead of base name, I will be writing extension name. I will copy and again I will be pasting. I will run my application. Now here you can see for this directory, I am not having anything. because for our folders, we will not be having any extension. So here it is empty. But for this file name, I am having .js because for this file, we have the extension .js. So this is going to return extension of our path. Then third, we are having parse. I will write here 3. Then we are having this parse method. Again, I will copy this entire thing. I will be pasting it here. Now, in place of this, let me just remove. Here simply, I will be giving parse. Save it. I will just run this application. Hit enter. Now you can see what it has returned. It has returned me object inside which I am having properties of this element. So for this file name, my root is this one, my directory is this, my base is this, that is the last part of the file. Then the extension is this and name of the file is index. So using this parse, we will get significance element of the path. Here I can also access this individual properties. So using this, I am able to get entire object, and from this object, I just want to access name. So after this, I will be giving name. I will run this application. Now you can see I am able to access the name, that is index. So using this parse, we will get significant information about the path. Now same thing, let us see for dir name. I will just remove this name from here. I will give here dir name. Save it, run the application. Now you can see for directory name also, I am able to get the result. Root is this, my directory is this, base is the last part, extension we do not have anything, and directory name is 02 built-in module. Let me just come down. Now I will be writing fourth one, and it is nothing but format. So now using this parts, whatever object I got, I can easily convert back to the original path using this format method. Let me show you. I will copy this. Below this, I will be pasting remove, and also I will be removing name. So this is my entire object. Now what I want, this entire object, I just want to convert to the original path. So this entire thing, I will be wrapping in parenthesis, and here I will be writing path.format. Save it. I will just run. Now you can see using this what I got. I just got my path back, and my file name, whatever path I have for the file name, that entire thing is formatted, and I am having my original result. Then fifth, let me just write here. Fifth, that is absolute. So using this method, we can check whether the path is absolute or not. We already know we are having two kinds of path, relative path and absolute path. Relative path, which we have used in local modules. Here I will write log. Inside this I will write path dot is absolute, and here I will be passing file name. Save it, run this application. Now you can see I got the result true, which means my file name is nothing but absolute path. I am not passing dot slash or dot slash. Directly I am passing file name. So this is my absolute path. But here I will remove this. In place of this, I will write dot slash index.js. Save it. Now this is not absolute path. If I run for this, I will be having the result false. So using this absolute, we can check whether the path is absolute or not. Then sixth, very important and widely used whenever we are performing routing. Understand that, I will just clear, and also I'm just going to comment all my consoles. And using this join, we can join all the path segments together using platform specific separator as delimiter. And also it can normalize the resulting path. You will not understand the definition. So practically, let us start with the example. I will be writing log. Inside this, I will write path.join. And here inside this, we can specify any number of arguments. So here I will write data1, then I will be giving separate by comma, then I will give data2. I will save it. I will just run this. As soon as I hit enter, you can see I am having data slash data2. So this is the backward slash in Windows. If you're working in other operating system, you will be having forward slash. So here I have data slash data2. So what it has done, it has just joined the given path along with the separator backward slash. Now same thing, I can specify multiple arguments. Here I will be writing style.css, save it, run this application. Now you can see I am having style.css. And as I mentioned, it is also going to normalize the result. So here inside this, I will be giving this two forward slashes. Okay, here for data 2, I'm just giving two forward slashes. I will run the application again. It has normalized the result, and in my result, I am having only one backward slash. So here I have given two forward slashes, but in my result, I am having one backward slash, which means it has just normalized my result. One more example, which widely you will be using in routing, I will write here log. Inside this, I will write path.join, and then what we will do here, we will be passing the directory name. And after that, we will separate by comma. Using this directory, I will be getting entire location of my directory. And now here, I will be giving the file, that is style.css. Simply, I have to separate by comma, and this entire thing we have to wrap in single quotes or double quotes. Now I will save, run this command. Now you can see this is my entire directory, and after that directory, this file is attached. And why this is important? Because in routing, we should be having different paths. Whenever user is clicking on about page, user should be redirected to about page. Whenever they are clicking on contact page, they should be redirected to those pages. So in that case, this becomes very important. You give the proper path for the users. So path.join is very important, and widely you will be using in Express. Then we are having path.resolve, last method for the day. Here I will write resolve. So what it will do, it will result a sequence of paths or a path segment into absolute path. And if we don't provide any absolute path, then result will be starting from current directory. And if the absolute path is provided, then it is just going to resolve from that path. So let us see the example. Here I will be writing log, and inside this I will write path.resolve. Here simply I will be passing data1 separate by comma data2. Save it, and from here I'm just going to comment this entire thing. Now you can see I have not given any absolute path. So if absolute path is not specified, so what it will do, it is just going to add the current directory, and after that it is just going to resolve my path, and it will be adding slash data1 slash data2. But now here, if I just specify the file path, okay, I have given this slash, save it. Now I will run. Now you can see it will not be starting from directory. Instead, I will be having my D drive, and after that it is starting from data 1 and data 2. So if absolute path is specified, then it resolves from that path. If it is not specified, then it will take the entire directory, and then it is going to resolve the path. But now let me just copy again. Here for this data 2, I will be giving this double slash, and after this I will be writing style.css. So now in this case, let us see what will be the result. What I got, data2 slash style.css. So here it is going to resolve the path, and it will just ignore this. Instead, it will be starting from data to, and after that, it will be giving style.css. So from this string, it is just going to resolve my path. I will show you one more example. Now for style.css, I will write here two dots and then I will be writing slash. So here what happens if I give this, first of all, in my path, this data one will not be included because for data 2 also I have added the slashes. But now if I give this, what it will do? Simply, it is just going to remove data 2 from the path and my path will only include this style.css. I will save. I will run this. Now you can see it is only having style.css because from previous example we have seen if we are having two dots then simply this first one is ignored and the path will be resolving from here. But if I am using this double dot slash, I am coming outside of the folder, so this path will be removed and I am only left with style.css. Last example, I will write here log. Inside this, I will be giving path.resolve and here I will be giving directory name separate by comma and here I will give index.js. I will save. So using this, I will be having my directory name and after that directory, okay, this is my entire directory path and after that, I am just adding index.js. So in this way, you can perform. In this way also you can perform, but we are having these variables already available. So we can pass the variable and after that, whatever path we want to add, we can easily add that path. So these are some of the most widely used methods in path module and these are the two variables frequently we will be using in path module. Let us now see some of the benefits of using node as prefix. So this makes clear the import is a built-in module and it will ensure compatibility with future Node.js features and it helps beginners to recognize core modules quickly. As soon as they see this node as a prefix, they can tell, okay, this is the core module which is pre-installed in Node.js. So now what we have learned in this lecture, path module is nothing but it is a built-in module for working with file and directory paths. We have seen base name, extension name, parse, format, is absolute, join and resolve. So these utilities is going to simplify handling paths in real world Node.js application. If you want more details, then you can simply refer the documentation and you can just have a glance. But mostly these are the methods and variables which we will be using in path module.